When you can simultaneously observe all the components of your experience, something extraordinary happens. There's a kind of threshold you cross, and you connect with yourself. But who is this self that you connect with? It's indescribable. Just 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes a day. That's all the time you need to activate a practice so profound that, if done correctly, it could begin to bring real changes in how you perceive the world and how the world responds to you. Have you ever felt that the life you're living isn't the one you desire? That there's something more? Something you could achieve if only you knew how? Jacobo Grinberg, the mysterious scientist and mystic who vanished without a trace, discovered something incredible. A secret so powerful that, according to him, it could change your reality. But you don't need to take my word for it. All I ask is that you listen, because this technique might be all you need to transform your life. What would you do if you had the power to shape your reality at will? Do you dare to discover it? So, without further ado, take a seat, prepare a cup of tea, and let's dive into inner philosophy. To understand the power of this technique, it's essential to know the man who discovered it. Jacobo Grinberg was much more than a scientist. He was an explorer of the most hidden corners of human consciousness. He studied the brain, energy, and the soul. He traveled across Mexico, learning from shamans and exploring what he called the synthetic network, an invisible connection between all living beings. But on December 8th, 1994, everything changed. Grinberg disappeared without a trace, and to this day, no one knows what happened to him. Was he kidnapped? Or perhaps someone, or something, didn't want his discoveries to come to light. One thing is certain. His work and legacy didn't vanish with him. What Grinberg discovered about the human mind remains alive, waiting for those bold enough to apply it. The mind is not a passive observer. It is the creator of our universe. Jacobo believed that what we perceive as reality is merely an interpretation of our consciousness, one we can modify. Could it be that the life you're living is just one version of what you could live? Do you dare to explore the hidden power of your mind? I'm going to teach you how. With just 5 minutes, you can change everything. You don't need long hours of meditation or complex mystical practices. Just 5 minutes to activate something so powerful it could transform your reality. But you might be wondering, how can something so simple have such a profound impact? How can such a brief exercise alter the course of your life? Jacobo Grinberg had a fascinating answer. He believed that the human mind is connected to a universal energy network, a kind of invisible field that unites everything that exists. This field not only sustains reality, but also responds to our intentions. By focusing on our goals and desires, we can tune into this network and project our deepest aspirations onto it. Imagine your mind as a radio, searching for a frequency in a vast universe of invisible waves. When your thoughts are negative or chaotic, it's as if you're sending erratic signals into the universe, mixing noise and confusion. But when you manage to focus your mind on what you truly desire, when you concentrate on your aspirations with absolute clarity, you transmit a pure, strong, and stable signal. A signal the universe can receive without interference. It's like tuning that radio to the perfect frequency, the one that allows your desires to resonate and finally reflect in your life. This idea of a universal connection isn't exclusive to Grinberg. Rupert Sheldrake, a renowned biologist and philosopher, spoke of something similar. He proposed the existence of a morphic field, a subtle network that connects all living beings. According to Sheldrake, our thoughts and emotions don't just stay within us. They leave a mark on the fabric of reality itself. This field is like a mirror, one that reflects the energies we project. Every thought, every emotion we send into the field becomes a vibration traveling through this invisible network. And this isn't just theory. Increasingly, studies in neuroscience confirm that our thoughts affect not only our biology and perception, but also the people and environments around us. When the mind focuses on an intention, it becomes an emitter of energy that influences external reality. What you think, what you feel, What you project from within leaves an imprint that the universe perceives. So I ask you, what if every thought was a vibration in that universal network? What if every desire and every intention were waves traveling through that field of energy, capable of shaping the circumstances, opportunities, and connections you experience in your life? What kind of reality could you create if you learned to tune your mind to your dreams, to project your desires as a clear, consistent signal into the universe? This is the secret Grinberg and other visionary researchers tried to reveal, that within each of us lies the potential to connect to that network, to activate that frequency, and through clear intention, shape the world around us. Here we arrive at the heart of it all. Grinberg's technique isn't just a mental exercise, it's a key to hidden dimensions of your mind and reality. It's a practice that, if used with intention and deep commitment, has the potential to open doors you never knew existed within you. We're not talking about magic or superstition. This technique is a way of connecting, of establishing an intimate dialogue with reality itself, where every thought, every intention becomes a seed that begins to grow in the soil of possibility. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to this practice, and little by little, you'll ignite a powerful and unique frequency within yourself, a vibration that over time will become the channel through which your life can start to transform. Step 1. Find a calm place and take a deep breath. Close your eyes, let silence take over, and listen to the gentle rhythm of your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your body, like a constant, serene wave ebbing and flowing from the depths of the universe. With each inhale, you're absorbing energy from everything around you. With each exhale, you're releasing everything you no longer need, all tensions, fears, and doubts. This moment, Grinberg called the entrance. This is where you cross the threshold into your deeper mind, into an inner space where you can reimagine and reshape your reality. Visualize this moment as a door slowly opening, a door to that level of yourself that usually remains hidden. Beyond this entrance lies an unlimited space, a place where your thoughts and emotions can flow and be molded like clay, transforming into the material of your own reality. Step 2. Define your intention with absolute clarity. This is the moment when you decide the direction you want to give your life, where you define the purpose of this practice. Think of something specific you desire, something you feel is missing or wish to achieve. It could be a material change, a personal goal, or a state of inner peace you long to experience. This is the time to be clear and honest with yourself. Visualize this intention as a small but powerful seed filled with potential. You hold it in your hands and feel its latent energy. Now, plant that seed in the fertile ground of your mind. Think about how you would feel if that desire were already a reality. This act of imagining in detail is an act of creation, and every thought you direct toward that intention is a ray of energy that strengthens it. Every image and emotion you project onto this seed is like water, nurturing its growth in the fertile soil of your consciousness. Step 3. Visualize your goal and connect with its emotions. Here is where the real power of Grinberg's technique begins. Closing your eyes and simply imagining isn't enough. You must feel it deeply. For just a few minutes, you must become the creator of the reality you desire. Visualize every detail of the life you yearn for. What would it look like? What sensations and emotions would flow through you? This step requires you to fill yourself with the energy of your intention, as if every cell in your body could absorb and radiate that vibration. It's not just a thought, but a total immersion in what you wish to be and feel. Grinberg believed thoughts were only part of the process. The true transformation happens when you align your mind and heart into a single frequency, where there is no separation between what you desire and what you feel. This is where the magic begins to take shape. Step 4. Project your intention into the universe. Now it's time to take this intention beyond yourself, to expand it into the limitless. Grinberg described this moment as a connection to the network, an invisible force that unites all beings, connecting every mind and intention. Imagine that the intention you've nurtured begins to shine within you, like a warm light pulsing in your core. Feel this light slowly expanding beyond your body, projecting in all directions. Visualize this light traveling like a wave of pure, transparent energy flowing into the universe, like a message you're sending into the vast expanse. You're establishing a direct communication with the field of existence, projecting your intention into something far greater than yourself. With this projection, you're planting your desire into the very fabric of reality, into the field where all possibilities exist. You're trusting that the universe will hear it. Step 5. Give thanks with all your being as if it were already real. To close this act of creation, visualize yourself already living the reality you've desired. Feel gratitude flowing from within. Gratitude is the final act, a closing of the cycle that turns this practice into something more than visualization. It transforms it into an act of faith, a declaration that what you desire is already on its way. Grinberg believed gratitude was the confirmation that you're already aligned with the reality you're projecting. Thank the universe as if what you desire already exists, as if it received and responded to your intention the moment you sent it. This is the moment to accept and feel worthy of the reality you've projected, to trust that the universe has the means to manifest it. Gratitude connects you with the version of yourself that already lives in that fulfilled desire. By reaching this point, you've taken another step toward awakening your own power, and that's not something many do. If you're part of the 1% who've come this far, comment with the word connection. Leave your mark here as a sign that you're truly committed to this process, that you're ready to connect with the version of yourself, creating and manifesting your reality. However, some people have experienced such profound changes that they describe Grinberg's technique as a turning point in their lives. It's not an exaggeration or a placebo effect. It's the result of genuine commitment to their own intentions. Imagine someone who, in a simple decision, dedicates 5 minutes a day to visualizing how they'd like to live. Not just what external things they'd like to change, but how they'd like to feel, at work, in their relationships, and within their own skin. At first it seems small, almost insignificant, a silent seed planted. But day by day, that seed begins to sprout, and without even realizing it, the person starts noticing small changes. Imagine that each day, this person sits in a quiet corner, closes their eyes, and allows their mind to fill with a vision of peace and connection. They begin to visualize a life where they feel valued at work, where colleagues respect them, where they feel understood and supported in every meeting and interaction. It doesn't take long before, almost without noticing, those same people, co-workers who once seemed distant or difficult, begin to open up. Conversations become kinder, smiles appear where there was once silence. This person starts to feel more confident, more at peace in their work environment. The stress that once consumed them dissolves bit by bit. And in their personal relationships, something similar begins to happen. Those moments of tension with friends or family, those misunderstandings that seemed inevitable, start to transform. Connections feel more authentic, more fluid. It's as if this person radiates a different energy, something others can sense too. Relationships that once felt complicated, burdened with misunderstandings and friction, now become simpler. People respond to this new inner calm, to this deep intention that they're now emanating without even saying a word. It's almost as if the world around them begins to tune in to the peace and clarity they've cultivated within. But there's more. As days and weeks pass, this person begins to experience something even more special. Unexpected opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. A job offer they never imagined, an invitation to a project they've always wanted to be part of, or even the chance to embark on a path they hadn't dared to dream of before. These aren't coincidences. They're the reflection of their daily intention, the focused energy they've been projecting into the universe. Because by taking these 5 minutes to align their intention, they've started to open invisible doors, to chart paths that once seemed blocked. And perhaps most important of all is the inner peace they begin to experience. It's not just the external world that's responding. It's their perception of themselves that changes. This person begins to awaken to a profound understanding that everything they need to feel complete is already within them, that they don't need external circumstances to feel fulfilled. They become aware of their power, of that almost magical ability to transform their life from within. And that peace, that state of serenity, becomes their most constant and true reality. Think about those days when everything seems to flow, when it feels like every step fits, every interaction is the right one, and every obstacle dissolves effortlessly. What if those days weren't the result of chance, but the outcome of an internal alignment between your mind, your desires, and the vibration you're projecting into the universe? Grinberg's technique offers you the opportunity to create those days consciously, to invoke an inner harmony that reflects in everything you do, turning chaos into synchronicity and peace. Each of us has the power to project a different reality. Jacobo Grinberg said the world responds to those who believe in their own power. With this technique, that affirmation becomes more than words. It becomes an act of creation. Because every thought, every image, every emotion you project from within is a signal the universe hears and responds to. When intention is clear and deep, it becomes a force that resonates in the very field of existence, creating an echo that shapes reality. What could you achieve if each day you took these 5 minutes to visualize and build the life you truly desire? What dreams could you reach? What peace could you find within yourself? In the end, the only question is, are you willing to try? Are you ready to discover what the universe might answer when you decide to send it such a clear, sincere signal from the depths of your being? 5 minutes, that's all you need. We're not talking about endless hours or complex methods. Just 5 minutes a day, a simple space of time that can open a door to something far greater. Those 5 minutes are your chance to connect your mind with your dreams, to align yourself with a reality you may have thought was beyond your reach, somewhere too distant or unattainable. But Grinberg's technique offers you a way to make that reality no longer a fantasy, but something possible, something you can shape. 5 minutes a day to do something extraordinary, to awaken your potential and discover that you, and only you, are the creator of your life. This isn't just an inspiring idea. It's a truth that can transform every aspect of your existence. In those minutes, you have the chance to take control, to become the architect of your thoughts and emotions, and to align each one with the life you truly want to live. Because, as Grinberg said, the world responds to those who believe in their own power. And when you give yourself those 5 minutes, when you allow that belief to grow within you, something in the universe begins to respond to you. Are you ready to make the experiment? You don't need to blindly believe the words of others. Try it for yourself. I invite you to start today and observe, day after day, how those 5 minutes can influence your life. Share it with others. Because by doing so, you're opening the door for more people to discover that this power isn't exclusive to a few. If you've made it this far, comment, "I believe in the power of my mind." Write these words as an affirmation of your intention, and allow your voice to resonate in the vast fabric of those also seeking to awaken to their true potential. Because perhaps someone in your life needs to hear this truth, someone who's ready to begin this journey into the hidden power of their mind. Jacobo Grinberg disappeared without a trace, taking with him many answers about the deepest mysteries of the human mind. We don't know what happened to him or why, but we do know that his legacy lives on in those who choose to connect with that power. His technique, his message, and his wisdom continue in every person who decides to look within themselves, who chooses to explore the vast potential hidden beneath the surface. So do you dare to be part of that experience? Do you dare to discover the mystery of what you can create when you give just 5 minutes a day to connect with the true power of your mind? And if you enjoyed this content, don't miss this next video. It's the practical part of this one designed to help you take action and start changing your reality and your life.